Hello everyone, how's everyone doing today? In the first month of January 2018, I'm so excited for this year. I don't know what kind of surprises are waiting for me. So let's get right into it. So I guess many of you will be having a lot of questions about how to buy your first DSLR camera. Well, frankly speaking, I also had a lot of questions when I was buying my first camera. When I bought my first camera, it was actually in the second year of college. Before that, I was actually using this point and shoot from Sony. Really tough guy. Aluminum body. Seems good. So then later on, I actually decided on, let's step up a notch and, go professionally. That's when I bought my first DSLR camera. I had a lot of help from many people and I had done tons and tons of research before actually buying the camera. So in this video, I'm going to be explaining you how to actually make a better decision on buying your first camera. So I've divided this video into 4 different parts. So basically these are 4 questions to help you understand the whole process. It's actually not a process, it's just like few things that you should be aware of before you're buying your first camera. So the first question is, when is the right time to buy your first DSLR? Well, actually there's no right time. Any time is really perfect. Whenever you feel you're ready, just go and buy it. It's never too late to actually start learning photography. Any age, be it any time, it's totally perfect. Just decide and just go buy it. The second question is, how do you choose your first camera? Well, there is a lot of techniques to actually help you understand which camera is suited for you. So I would say first, ask yourself 3 questions. What is the purpose with your DSLR? What is the uses of your DSLR? And what is your price budget for your DSLR? So the first question is, what is your purpose? Are you going to be using it as a hobby or are you going to be using it professionally? Second question, what are the uses? Are you going to be using simply for family photos and family events and stuff like that, or just photographing lifestyle or something like fashion or something specific like food or travel or stuff like that? Ask yourself that. And the third question is, what budget do you have for your first DSLR? So these 3 questions will help you narrow down few particular models out of tons and tons which are actually coming up in the market. Then you can decide very easily. And the third question is, how do you shortlist your cameras? Well, shortlisting is very simple. Once you have answered the 3 questions such as purpose, use and budget, then you can start Googling such as what is the best camera under so and so budget, what is the best camera for fashion photography, what is the best camera for whatever is your purpose. Then you will find a lot of articles which you can find few common DSLRs which are common among everywhere. So that you can shortlist and keep it separately. Then what you have to do is start reading reviews on these cameras. So reviews from many users who have used it or some tech YouTubers who have reviewed this camera. So go and check that out. So everyone will have different opinions. So you'll get a rough judgment about which is better among these 3 or 4 cameras which you have shortlisted. Then start checking out Flickr samples, okay? So Flickr.com basically is like Instagram of all the best photographs in high resolution. That's the best part about Flickr. So you can actually search on that camera model and you can check all these photos. So this will give you a rough idea of how the image quality of these cameras will produce when you buy it. So you can decide on, these factors on which camera you should buy. And the fourth question is, where and how should you buy it? Well, today you have 2 options, such as generally going on a store and buying your camera. Well, I did that. Or you can buy it online. Personally speaking, I'm a fan of going to a store and buying the camera because I want to check the camera before buying, and rather than going online and just expecting the package, I like to see my camera first because that's really exciting. If you're buying online, I'm really not against it, but just check for this one factor, whether the reseller or the seller is actually a certified seller for the brand's company. These are the 4 questions that you need to ask yourself before buying your first DSLR camera. I hope you found it helpful. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up. If you have any doubts on buying your first camera, you can ask your questions in the comments below. I'll answer it as soon as possible. Or you can hit me up in Twitter or Instagram. I'll happily help you out. One thing that I'm really proud about myself is I have helped more than 15 plus people on buying their first camera, and I've went with a few of them to the store personally and help them out on deciding the first camera. Trust me, the smile on their face once they get the camera is so nice. It just reminds me on the first day that I actually got my camera. The day that I got my first camera, I had help from my uncle who is actually a professional photographer. So he advised me to buy this camera, and till now I'm actually shooting in that, and it has helped me so nicely. So I'm just gladly helping others because one person helped me out, and I'm just transferring that to everyone. So if you have any doubts on buying your first camera, you can ask me in either YouTube comments or Instagram or Twitter. Feel free. I'm very glad to help you out. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to my channel right now for more fun content such as this one and more tips and tricks on photography and videography. And do hit the bell icon for notifications, because many of the people actually told me that they did not get notified when my video got released. So hit the bell icon and you'll be notified first thing when my video comes out. Thank you for watching. This is Arjun. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, live life.